Now, the World Bank is projecting 5.8% economic growth for Kenya this year.
This is attributed to an increased production in agriculture sector, political stability, among others. But as Dennis Otieno reports, concerns are still rife on why these rosy numbers are not being felt by ordinary Kenyans.
In its estimates, the World Bank says the National Treasury must, among other things, review its ambitious projections. This attributed to the current status that has seen the Ukur Yatani-led docket plan to slash the 2019-2018 budget, as well as reduce Kenya Revenue Authority's targets.
As a government, we have been very focused on reducing the fiscal deficit. Going back as a share of GDP, the fiscal deficit in 2016-2017 was a high of 9.1%. We brought this down to 7.4% in 2017-2018. Our plan for this 2019-2020 is that when you measure the deficit as a percent of GDP, we are projecting to bring it down to 6.2%.
But even with this admission, the question on everyone's mind is how these numbers appear rosy, but the same is not reflected on the ground. The World Bank, however, projects that the economy will grow by 5.8% this year, before rising to 6% in 2020.
This is a stable environment that we see. And yet, when you talk about what Kenya is feeling and what Kenya is saying, there's a huge statement about Hakuna Pesa. And this cannot be ignored.
This feeling that there is growth, but then money is not being seen, especially what we say in Swahili mashinani, at the grassroots level, I think we'll be able to solve that problem.
Credible fiscal consolidation measures, improve the operating environment for the financial services sector, and also restore monetary policy, importance of monetary policy, particularly to respond to the slack in the economy, and to undertake further structural reforms to lift productivity in a more durable way.
In the report, the global lender has urged government to fast-track pending legislations, such as repealing of the law capping interest rates. The World Bank now joins other institutions such as the National Treasury and IMF, which have all lowered the country's economic outlook. The government, however, remains optimistic, confident that key sectors of the economy will recover going forward. Dennis Otieno, Citizen TV.